brought an application for you to adopt. I thought this is like the best place. I brought an application for you to adopt. I feel like you don't want to adopt.
You who take away the sin of the world.
This weird feeling. I brought an application to adopt. Wait, am I interrupting you? I don't want to fill out these adoption papers. An application to adopt. An application to adopt. Leave you alone. Am I interrupting you as you're harassing people trying to receive health care? Oh my God, I'm so rude. It's so rude of me. There's about 300,000 kids in the foster care system. I think each one of us adopts like 10,000 of them. I think we can clear the foster care. Now, a lot of people misunderstood my intentions behind making this video. Okay, I thought it'd be funny, bring some adoption papers. Okay, and then, oh, you know, of course, they're not looking to sign adoption papers from me. And people misunderstood my intentions behind this. Let's go over them. So first, I want to make it clear that I do not want these people raising children. You know what, and probably some of them would be doting parents and whatnot. I mean, maybe I do want them. It'd be, you know, I don't, but you know what? No, I don't want them traumatizing their, you know, LGBTQ children and throwing them out, putting them on the street, making them homeless, and, you know, the litany of other, you know, problems that would go on in these households. The first and foremost. Secondly, God, you know, there were adoption advocates that hit me up about this video, and, you know, they're saying that there's this huge issue with adoption and people and children being unfairly separated from their families and all of this stuff. And okay, valid. I said, you know, I'm going to take the time to sit and understand your concerns about this. I get it. I've not been traumatized this way, and I can understand that you've been traumatized this way. That's being separated from your own family is awful. So yes. However, I made this to annoy forced birthers. That's it. I really want to annoy them, you know, whether or not, you know, okay, maybe, you know, like, let's look at this and that. It's like, no, I'm making a joke. I want to, you know, have a laugh at the expense of forced birthers. These people were blocking Planned Parenthood. They block Planned Parenthood once a month in New York City. And I wanted to say, hey, let's annoy you in creative ways. So lastly, the reason why I went over this is this whole absurdity of, hey, you know, just force everyone to give birth. And don't worry, we're just going to, you know, adoption. We're just going to adopt, and just, you know, everyone's going to choose adoption. You know, meanwhile, the amount of like money and time and resources it takes to not only adopt a child and also, you know, if you want to adopt, it's not like it's not a 1-2 process, and it very well should not be. It's also very expensive. It's right. And I talked to these same, you know, forced birthers, and they all seem to have this very weird, skewed version of like how easy it is to adopt and how it's like costs, you know, just a few $100s or something. And I'm like, a few hundred, like, I don't, maybe an application, you know, to submit it would cost a few $100. There's nothing about that process that is in any way affordable. I also really want to send a heartfelt thank you to the guy at the beginning who looks, I mean, people say he looks like Inspector Gadget, but I think he looks like the vault tech guy from Fallout, right? The guy who's trying to sell you like on living in a vault. But a lot of people like hitting me up, like these debate lords are hitting me up saying, oh, is this, you know, this is like some, you know, debate that I'm making with this. I was like, no, I'm really just making this to annoy you, the forced birther, right? This is not me trying to win a debate on this. I'm actually not debating you. I think women should have rights and bodily autonomy. And, you know, this video is me mocking you, the forced birther. So if you're going to hit up my DMs about this, with this whole like logical fallacy, straw man, debate lord nonsense, then, you know, I mean, you can have the argument with yourselves in my, you know, DM, my inbox, but good luck.